Hey guys, I'm MattyO and welcome to my channel. You've heard of BuzzFeed, right? The website that brought us quizzes like, how obsessed with Chick-fil-A are you actually? And decorate a digital Christmas tree and we'll guess your exact height and age. Which, surprisingly by the way, did not guess either my height or age correctly. BuzzFeed has become an internet powerhouse, sticking their hands into everything from launching a news site to making their own YouTube channels. In fact, BuzzFeed has more active channels than I have dead ones. Which, trust me, is impressive. The channel that we're going to be looking at today is called BuzzFeedVideo, which has over 17 million subscribers. And just like every other clickbait channel on this website, they've decided to venture into the dark web. Hey guys, if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and like. It really helps me out and thank you so much. Now let's get back to the video. Now some of you guys might know I have a computer science degree, so I know just a little bit about the dark web. And spoiler alert, most of the stories you hear about it are fake. For the most part, it's mainly just boring and hard to navigate, and because of its inherent secrecy, of course it's been used for illegal content. Mostly it's just boring. Anyway, I'm interested to see what this random BuzzFeed employee thinks it is.
The secret world used by criminals to buy and sell drugs, guns, sex, just about anything you can imagine.
It's equivalent to walking into back alleys at night and looking for your drug dealer. You're just doing it from the comfort of your home.
It's essentially the eBay of the underworld.
Once you're there in the dark web, it is alarming what's being bought and sold.
Oh, that doesn't bode well, does it? Nothing like an incredibly cherry-picked compilation of news clips to get the attention of your viewer and increase watch time, right BuzzFeed? That little reel made going on the dark web sound like joining a drug cartel. Well, in reality, most of the people in that clip were newscasters. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I don't put newscasters and people who know stuff about computers in the same box. I've yet to meet any newscaster in my life that knows a thing or two about a computer. So I'm just saying, I wouldn't trust them that much. And I do promise you, as somebody who does have experience with computers, that the dark web is not as scary as they're trying to make it sound. Yeah, you can buy drugs and stuff, but you're not going to get murdered just by logging onto it.
I mean, I actually spent most of my teenage years joshing around on internet forums, so it's actually kind of surprising that I've yet to try going on the dark web. May as well try today. Why not? You ready for this, Jack?
Yeah.
You could buy some, like, maybe some black market hair product, because you definitely don't use enough of it.
You should definitely buy a gun because you never know. And like that, you go buy a dirty gun, right? But you just make sure you don't get caught with it and just throw it away.
Don't buy a gun when it's dirty or not. Don't buy anything from the dark web. Don't listen to this man. Don't listen to him.
And here is our host, Aria. Based on the conversation he just had, he thinks the dark web is just some kind of Amazon, but for black market products. I'd be willing to guess there's not a single site on the dark web that sells the black market hair product he was looking for. A gun is definitely more likely, but it sounds like they think it'll be like a quick and painless transaction. Like Aria's like, oh man, Amazon's out of my special brand of dental floss. Let me log into the dark web real quick and get me the illegal black market dental floss version. Do you think they have same-day delivery? No, Aria. Spoiler alert, they do not have same-day delivery.
We're gonna go meet with Jake, who is the head of the equipment room. He is the head, right? Okay, good. From what Jake's told me, he's actually very experienced and knowledgeable about the dark web, so I'm thinking he's probably a good launching pad for us to start with. Jake! All right, we're coming on in.
So, turns out Aria can't even figure out how to get onto the dark web himself. Like, I mean, if you need help installing Tor, well, let's just say you really haven't done any research for this video, huh? It's not hard. I managed to install Tor when I was 15 and had 5 minutes to spare. But no, our hero, Aria, has to call in the tech cavalry to find his way onto the dark web. But at least he says this person is really experienced with the dark web. So maybe we'll actually learn something from him?
I guess it was when I got into cryptocurrency, I realized that you need cryptocurrency to buy things in the dark web, and then I just thought to myself, I'm going to check out the dark web.
So you can use cryptocurrency to buy stuff on the dark web?
You can only buy things with cryptocurrency in the dark web.
You can only buy stuff with cryptocurrency?
You can't buy things with like US dollar and stuff. Like, you're not going to like send a wire transfer or use like Venmo or PayPal to buy drugs, because that leaves a paper trail.
Do they just like ship it to your house? Like, what do you do?
My understanding is they do just ship it to your house, but they have stealth packaging ways. Like, I don't know, like they'll ship drugs with different things that'll mask the scent, or that you won't see it in an X-ray or something like that. It's mostly about blocking the smells and blocking the scents from coming out.
Well, I guess if you're buying, you know, a pound of Coke, you know, you kind of want it to be masked. Does cocaine have a smell, Jack?
I wouldn't know.
We're not gonna give too many details away in case there are any criminals watching this. But how easy would you say it actually is for like the average person to get on the dark web if they really wanted to?
It's extremely easy. You can't access the dark web through any old browser. You can't use Chrome, Safari, anything like that. You have to use these special privacy-centric browsers to do it. This is a useful browser even if you're not doing illegal things with it, but it's more useful when you're doing illegal things because it makes it safer.
Fantastic. I feel like Max on Catfish right now. You ever catfish anyone, Jack?
I've never been catfished. All right, so we are going to go ahead and use one of these links that I have saved for this. How did I get these? Well, I can't really say. All right, so we're on. We can get digital goods, drugs, drug paraphernalia, services, or other. What do you want to check out?
Well, it looks like we didn't learn anything from him. Sorry, Jake, but nothing you said actually instilled me with any confidence that you actually know what you're talking about. It kind of sounded like you Googled the dark web, read the Wikipedia page, and started just trying to BS your way through the interview. Now, I understand that. I went to college for computer science. I saw many people try to bullshit their way through explaining many a thing. I myself have bullshit my way through explaining many a thing. So when you open up your interview with the words, I guess it was just when I got into cryptocurrency that got you into the dark web, it really doesn't instill me with confidence. Because the first thing you do when you're trying to BS your way through anything is you throw some technical buzzwords in there in order to give everybody listening to you a false sense of understanding of the topic. To make them think that you understand what you're talking about, you use words that they don't know what it means in order to convince them that you do know what they mean. At least you managed to find a decent Silk Road knockoff. To be fair, you probably just Googled dark web Amazon and went on the first .onion link you could find, but whatever, dude. That's fine. I won't judge.
Bear with me. My thinking is that after Jake sketched me out a little bit about this whole thing, if we do this somewhere a little bit more isolated, less likely to get traced.
Alright, oh, are we getting into a van?
Hello?
My body's ready.
Wait, my body's not ready.
Whoa.
Oh, God.
This is quite the setup.
Dude, I feel like I'm about to get kidnapped.
Jesus Christ. Why did this guy decide to set up camp next to a bunch of dumpsters? Like, who benefits from that scene change? Oh man, the dark web is really boring. How can I make this video more interesting? Oh, I know. I'll move out back to the dumpsters, so at least I'll have a place to put my content once I'm done filming. Actually thinking about it that way? Aria, this was a good move. Keep it up.
You guys know about the dark web?
That's where scary illegal stuff happens on the internet, right?
I didn't even think it was possible or legal to access it.
My brother used to go there. He said you could find drugs, body parts, and hitmen.
I don't approve.
Doesn't we actually have like tape on them or something? Because we're also supposed to cover our webcam.
Damn, can they see us?
Don't worry, Kelsey. You got Evan and I here. You know, we'll get kidnapped first. But yeah.
Wait, what?
Okay, we got crystal meth shards. Holy shit. Oxycodone, cocaine. Oh my God, 56 grams.
Wait, this is wild. Dissociatives, so you can go to different categories of drugs.
A half gram of crystal meth goes for 95 bucks.
This is all just here to be purchased by anyone?
Yeah.
It's like Amazon for drugs.
You can buy steroids here.
I mean, but you can also buy those. I know somebody who sells them.
How is it that he managed to gather a group of people who have just as little knowledge of the dark web as he does? Only one guy knows a little bit about the dark web, and he got it from his brother. Why does nobody at BuzzFeed know anything about the internet? And can we talk about the facial expressions and reactions they gave when they were looking at drugs on the internet? Like, they're clearly fake, but they're pretty good because, I mean, if you're just sitting there, you're looking at basically a shit version of Amazon where you can buy meth, you're not going to be pulling super surprised faces, super excited. You're going to be sitting there kind of bored being like, yeah, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool, right? Like, nobody's going to just like be absolutely blown away, especially when you knew exactly what you were going to see. He probably told you were going on to a place where you can buy drugs, so your reactions are kind of unneeded.
All right, I'm going to click on the erotica button.
Oh, that is porn.
Okay.
Oh, that's a lot.
All right, a lot of.
Let's move away from that.
You can probably buy a lot of used underwear here, but you don't have to go to the dark web really for that.
Oh, you're familiar with?
Yeah, I've made a video about it. Check it out.
So, could somebody explain to me what they were expecting to find under erotica? Is there like some alternate meaning to the word I'm unaware of? Of course you're going to find porn under that tab. It's like if you walked into a bookstore, you went to the erotica section, and you picked a random book, you opened it up, you gave it to your kid, and your kid opened it and was like, oh no, you knew what you were doing, you made that decision, you're the one who wanted to watch porn at work, Aria, you are. And I mean, if that's your thing, that's fine. It's not my thing, but like, whatever. I don't know why I had to put it in a video, though.
See, here's the thing. Yeah, my brother also did mention to me, the dark web is not so dark all the time. You could buy literature, you could buy art, movies. There's a lot of other stuff. And if you want to buy a book and a little bit of drugs to go with it, so be it.
There's the dark web stuff, but like New York Times has a website on the dark web. It's not just for this kind of stuff. There's
so it's not all like that.
It's not all bad.
I think it's a lot more user-friendly than I expected and a lot less scary.
It's like a weird look into what people desire.
I thought it was going to be all like how to make a bomb, sex trafficking. It's a lot more drugs and fraud.
With money, I mean, you can literally do anything.
That's truly terrifying.
That's pretty scary.
It is interesting to see like that. This is what's kind of like on the surface level of it.
Right. And if this is just what the uninitiated can find very easily, I'm sure there has to be more underneath.
In conclusion, kids, if you get your knowledge of the dark web from BuzzFeed, you're probably not going to have the best understanding of it. The dark web is not all illegal stuff, But just like the normal internet, there is illegal content on it if you really want to find it, which I'd advise you not to. Overall, despite what BuzzFeed and others who use the dark web for clickbait might tell you, it's actually quite boring. Like going to the zoo, except instead of seeing lions, you're seeing meth. And we all know, meth can't roar. Thanks for watching today's video, guys. If you enjoyed, please subscribe, hit that notification bell, smash that like button. It really helps me out and keeps the channel running. If you want to say hi, give me an idea, or even just talk, feel free to leave me a comment. I really love replying to comments and talking to you guys. I also have a Twitter that's linked in the description. If you want to follow me, you can. And you can DM me too, I don't know, whatever. You have a good day, and God bless.